You are listening to the No Invite Podcast.
Season 3.
The progression.
Follow us on Instagram at no_invite_podcast or look us up on YouTube at No Invite Podcast.
The best kept secret.
All right, so it's Bang No Invite Podcast. It's officially official. This is our first Zoom interview. We usually do stuff in person. You know what I'm saying? So, Ann, I got Ann in the building. What's happening, Ann?
Hello there.
Okay. So this the Zoom. We kicking off the Zoom. You know, season 3. We all about progression, and that's what the title of the season is. We got a special guest in the building, and it's all about her. Right at this moment, her name is Trap Star AVY. What's up? Introduce yourself, though. I make sure I said it right, but I want to make sure you know, let them know.
What's up, y'all? This Trap Star AVY, $T$ AVY for short.
That's right, $T$. That's what I'm talking about. And how are you doing today?
I'm good, actually. I'm actually good.
I see you've been on the campaign trail, though. I went and checked you out and stuff like that. I see you've been hitting the platforms and, you know what I mean, out there letting them know.
Yes, full force, man. I got Gary behind me, man, with the whole team. We going crazy. Full force, man. Head in.
Shit, and the work match, everything else, the effort and everything, because I checked out some of your stuff. That shit dope. You know what I mean? Definitely glad to have you over here on the podcast as we explore more, you know, just more people, more avenues, more conversation, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go get right to it. I want to just start off by asking you, like, when did you first get started? Like, really, I'm not gonna ask you the typical when did you get started rapping, because, you know, everybody's different, but when did you really started getting serious about it, like, and started realizing that it could click for you?
Well, to be honest, like, this is really all I've ever wanted to do. Like, growing up, I always said I want to be a rapper. Like, I want to rap. A lot of people, you know, was like, oh, okay, that's cool. But like, this really what I wanted to do. Like, I used to practice interviews in the mirror. Like, I used to practice rapping to myself. Like, this really what I wanted to do. So, but actually, like, before, like, writing, I would say like 13, 14. But I always had it in. Before I even start writing, I already had it in. Like, I want to be a rapper.
You just knew. You knew.
Yeah, I did. I swear.
That's beautiful.
That's dope.
Thank you.
And so check it out. I know, where you from? I'm gonna ask you where you from. What city you from? Because that's really what I need to know to ask you the rest of these questions, more or less. Because I don't want to confuse you, say that you from somewhere that you're not.
I'm from Fairfield.
Fairfield. So you from the Bay then? Okay.
Yeah.
Bay business. Okay. Just making sure. Because you know what I mean?
Yeah, some people, they be confused.
Yeah. No, I mean, what you got to ask nowadays, because, you know,
yes.
I got a lot of folks that be moving out in LA and stuff like that. And they get confused. They just think they from LA. And it's like, no, they from out here. But we be out here fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
You know what I mean? So who inspired you? Like, what was your musical influences? Like, who's the people you listen to that really made you feel like, y'all want to do this shit for real? Because you said you always had it, but I'm sure you heard somebody that made you feel that way.
It's kind of crazy, but it's like, I say this all the time. It's like the Jacka, Messy Marv, those type of people, because that's what the people that I grew up under was listening to, you know? Yeah. E40 and people like that. So I was already accustomed to it, Keisha Cole, but then I will more so go to them because I feel like, like I just relate to them the most. So that's where I really got it from. And Twista, I used to write down his rap and like try to recite his rap so fast, exactly like him. So that's how I got the fast type of
the delivery.
Yeah,
that's dope, man. I mean, coming from that space, you know, like when you know you want to do something already, and it's like you have your. I always tell people, it's like we're influenced obviously by the people around us, but when it comes to our music style as well, like. I grew up on the Jack, the Messy Marv and the Figures and all that stuff. So I totally feel that what you were saying with that.
And it's like the impact that the Jacka had. Like, I feel like how I really fell in love with it is like listening to a song and then it like makes you feel a certain way. When I felt that, when I felt that, I'm like, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to make somebody feel, whether it's feel good or just relate. Like, I want to be able to have that connection. Yeah. So that's why I really start going so hard.
That's dope. That's super dope right there.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
And you got a question for her?
I do.
You know, this is my partner, Ann. You know what I'm saying? So I got to make sure that she do what she do. You know what I mean?
How you doing?
Good.
One of the questions, and just so you know, before when I was listening to your music, I was sampling it out with the kids, and that one song, Exotic Model, my kids was in the car like, Mom, what is that? I'm like,
man, that's a banger. That's a
we
banger.
gotta
I gotta
listen to the edited version.
Yeah,
that song I really like it though.
Clean one.
Yes, we definitely got to get the clean version for them. But they was like, oh, who is she? Can I put her in my iPod? I'm like, no.
Not yet. But the Trap Star Lifestyle, it has a clean version though.
No, and I heard that one too. I was like, I really like her music. I really want to know though, with being in Fairfield and like Solano County, I know with like E40 and all them, or at least growing up in that era, you know, they're usually very close knit, and you're able to really kind of work with them. Have you been able to really work with people in the industry specifically from that area?
I've worked with like Fab, and I've worked with Federation. You know, they're from here.
Oh,
I've worked
from
with
out there.
Goldie and you know them. So some of them, yes. Not a lot of them, I would say yet.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say that. You know, we don't know what the future holds, but
Exactly.
a couple from here, Reese Beads, you know, people like that. So yeah, I've worked pretty close
That's dope.
with a couple people. Yeah,
That's dope.
it's only gonna get better from here.
Yeah, I mean, the more you grind, the more people you're gonna touch, the more people are gonna know who you are, and it's only a matter of time. That's how I look at it. When you on your shit, it's only a matter of time. You're gonna cross paths, and if it's something comes of it, it's gonna come from you. You know what I mean?
Man, that's how I think of it.
Yeah, because I don't leave nothing like when I think about stuff and possibilities, I don't ever leave anything out. Like anything's possible. I just gotta make sure I put myself in the right place at the right time.
Exactly, and make that good impression, because that first one is gonna be the best one. So that's really all you can do.
Yeah, and after that,
you gotta live the limits don't apply to me lifestyle.
Yeah, real talk. Sure. So that being said, I wanted to ask you a question. What do you think is more important, substance or style, when it comes to the music?
To me, I would say substance, because all of that comes into play. I feel like when you have substance, you just put your own style on that substance, like, you know. But at the end of the day, it's like you can have style with no substance, but then it's gonna be like, But then when you have substance, all you got to do is just add a little bit of style. So I feel like substance.
Substance for me too. I agree with you totally. It's just because
that's a good question, though.
Style and substance is cool. Like style is cool. But it's for the moment. I feel like substance is forever. You know what I mean? That's something that lasts longer. Right. It holds more, and it travels farther. You know, just for me. So, but I like both. Don't get me wrong. I like the catchy shit. You feel me?
I just feel like you know, the style is the easy part.
Yeah,
if
the
you
style
ain't
come with
substance, and it's like, oh snap.
Yeah.
So, do you feel like you have a specific lane in the rap industry? So you know how they have some people where they have like stripper rap music, they have gangster rap, they have. Like, what lane do you feel like you in, or do you feel like you're merging a lane of your own?
I feel like, to be honest, I'm merging a lane of my own. Like, I mean, I know I got some similarities, you know, I'm not going to just, but I feel like I'm in my own lane. I feel like I'm doing just something totally different. Like, I don't know. I can't like really put my finger on it. I'm just going day by day with God's good grace. But I just know it's something different. Like just the reactions that I'm getting and certain things that I be hearing and seeing, I just know it's something different. Like, you know? Yeah,
it's that feeling and you just can't explain it. You know what I mean?
I really can't explain it. Like, it's crazy.
I totally relate to that. I could totally relate to that. Because, I mean, we all have influences, but at the end of the day, it goes back to having substance. I feel like when you have substance, you could do anything. You could, and it'll be good. You know what I mean? Whatever kind of style it is, like, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be one type of sound. You know what I mean? It's like when you have substance, you could do a lot with a little sometimes too. So. Talk to me about how it is to be a female rapper in the industry. And I know you're more than a female rapper, but I'm just saying from that aspect, you know what I mean? How is it being out here, especially for you, and what are the obstacles?
I would say it's fun, but it is a lot of work because it's like you got to put in just that little extra just because you're a female and just because it's not a lot of people that's doing like what I'm doing or, you know, saying what I'm saying or doing it just how I do. You know, a lot of these females are just talking about whatever. So it's like, I got to push a little bit harder for them to even pay attention because there's so much of the same stuff, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's definitely just a little bit harder, but it's fun though, because like, I've always loved a challenge. So it's like, okay, let's do it. And I love to see I love to see their face after. It's like, okay, I succeeded.
And when they're like, yo, she can rap her ass off or something, or they're like, yo, they really, I feel you on that.
That's like the best feeling. And I'm like, okay, I won one more person over.
Yeah. And I think, to be honest with you though, from my perspective, all the females that are really doing what they're doing and getting on right now, they're like pushing it. They're starting to change that shit though. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like really right now, the industry, that's who's really being the most successful, like real successful, is the women when it comes to this music. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's just that y'all got a lot more barriers, obviously, for a lot of different reasons and stuff. You know what I mean? But you know, at the same time, y'all really killing it right now. Now I feel like it's that time. You know what I mean? They want, you know how a game goes. The game changed. The game needs something new. You know what I'm saying? And it can't stay the same forever. You know,
their attention span like this.
Right.
You got to, you know, that substance gonna go a long way. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Thank you.
What you got, Ann? What you got, Ann?
So, man, I got 2 hot questions. How hot is we getting on this thing? Now, one question that's really serious. One question that's kind of serious though is like, you know, I'm sure you've heard like how Meek Mill and a couple of different artists, they're saying that once they get these business deals, that they not really making no money. They're not making money specifically off their music. They're making outside money. And I know I saw Summer Walker. She had recently posted something about how she only making like 15 cents off of every sale or something like that. I don't know if I'm specific on that, but it's some very, very small number. Like, hold on, let me clock these dollars because you playing. So my question to you is like, especially with being a female and knowing they're gonna try to like railroad you, throw a few loose ends in your face, but not really make sure that they really taking care of you. How are you in the industry, but still making sure that when you go to these various places that you really making sure you secure the bag?
Because I got a strong team behind me. For one, and it's not like I don't know. I just look at it differently. Like I don't look at them like one of these big crazy corporations or anything, because it's not like that. You know, everything is genuine or whatever, and so we just, I don't know, communication, all of that comes into play. But no, it's no faulty business. That's the reason why I'm dealing with them, and everything is genuine, and I'm actually learning as well on top of just out here being an artist. I'm actually learning the business and stuff like that, so that I'm not out here for God knows whatever happens in the future. I'm not just, you know, out here goofy or not knowing anything, you know? So that's really the reason why I'm with who I'm with, because I'm actually learning at the same time. You know, it's not the regular what they regularly would have. We're a little stronger than that.
They're giving you the game as you go along. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and you know what? Yeah.
So it's like a win-win.
It's a super win-win, and the fact that first thing you said was having a team. That's like the most important thing. I tell people all the time. It's like you got something. You got to get a few people that believe in you.
Yes,
and have them.
And I'm so grateful for the team I got behind me, because they really working, and I'm just working right with them. Like, let's do it. Whatever y'all need, we're gonna get it done.
That's right. Trap Star Ivy, huh? Okay. You got anything else? And what's the other one, man? You say you had two hot ones. Now, I gotta put Anna
all
the
way in her business, though. You know, I gotta jump all the way in her business, because I was looking at your pictures like, oh, she's a baddie. So now I know everybody want to know, like, is you single or not?
I'm dealing with somebody, but I'm more on
the mind your business
side. Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. I got somebody y'all don't play about, I should say.
That's right.
And I love that.
And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. At the end of the day, what y'all know is different than what everybody think. You know what I'm saying? So that's word up. You know what I mean?
It's just we just got something, like, we just understand each other. It's just they understand what I got going on, and I understand what they got going on. So we're gonna do what it is.
And it works. Hey, if it works, that's all that matters. It works for you. We was talking about that.
That's a beautiful thing too.
Yeah,
having somebody that really supports you behind what you're doing. So then that leads to the next question, which is like, because, you know, in this industry, it is male dominated. So how do you make sure that you secure everything in your personal life with knowing all the, because I know it's a lot in this industry. Like we all know it's a lot. Sometimes it's a bit overwhelming. So how are you able to like balance the two? Or are you able to find balance? Have you found that yet? Or
yeah, definitely. I just feel like, well, first off, you got to have an understanding. Like you got to understand when dealing with me, like I have a lot going on and my career is going full-fledged like right now, like it's all gas no break, like so it's like I don't have no time for negativity or or any of that negative stuff, so that's a plus with what I'm doing with. So it's like they understand and all of that, so it's like I don't really have no issues. They help out, do whatever, and we just do it.
Y'all have an understanding, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
somebody
it's all about
knows,
understanding,
you know what I mean? This is what it is.
That's a beautiful thing.
Whether you want to take it on or not, it's on you, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Okay, shit, man. I mean, well, I got questions too, but mine is different. So, tell me about your music video, Exotic Models. What was that like? Hold on. First of all, I just want to know that looked like the funnest shit, and you know what I mean. Your boy should have been in the background somewhere like this, just you know what I mean. But well, tell me about it.
It was definitely fun. It was just like we just all, girls just chilling, having a good time, the club, I don't know. It just depends. Cause some nights when you go out be different, but on this particular night, it was just like the club and close at 2. So what we finna do? So we all just finna chill. We finna kick it, pop some bottles. I got some exotic models. And we just finna have fun. We having pillow fights. We just doing it all. Like, we was just having a good old time. We was on live. We had all the bottles. We had everything we needed. Like, just a good time. Just a stress reliever. That's really what it was.
That's what
for the women. Like, women, I'm really big on women empowerment. So it was just like a
girls' night out. Yes, have a good time. Let's party. Let's get drunk. Rock star shit.
We wake up in the morning. We finna be like, girl, did you remember you did this and that?
I could tell y'all had fun. Y'all had fun actually filming it because you could see it. You could tell the energy when someone's like, fake doing it, and when they really, you guys look like y'all had fun.
Shout out to Jay Sim too, because he did his thing behind that camera, man.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
He did his thing. Big shout out to him. Because without him, I don't think we could have pulled it off that well. He did a good job directing that as well.
Oh yeah, it looked great. It looked like a movie. You feel me? It looked exactly
like I should have been there.
Yeah,
I already said that. I'm gonna have to get the invite to the next one. It's good. It's good. Next time, just remember your folks. Especially that kind of one. Let your boy know.
Yeah, that was lit. I ain't gonna lie. I had so much.
But no, that's dope. That's dope. What you got going on right now? What you got a single, an album, something going on that people, you gotta let the people know. You do music, obviously, but we gotta let them know what you got for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I just dropped the EP September. It's Trap Star Lifestyle. That is streaming everywhere. It's 6 songs. I got a couple features on there. I got Cash Clickbook coming out of Richmond. I have Hot Boy Turk. And then I have TLE on there. But I had a lot of help. Like that. This EP was super big for me because it was a lot of people that was involved. I had 1500 and Nothing Mars. I had Hot Boy Turk. It was so many people. I had Image Fine Jewelry. The list is just so long. Like,
I heard that.
I had Reese Beats. I had, who else? I had Young Treasure helping me with the beats on there. Like, I had a lot. It was a lot going on.
That sounds so dope.
It sounds like people definitely need to get. Yeah, you had a good time. You had a good time with it, huh?
Yeah, I recorded, and then for my first time, I recorded at my guy Mars 1500 Nothing Mars' studio. Where
shout out Mars.
Where Nip recorded his marathon. I'm recording on the same mic as Nipsey Hussle. Like, what's going on? Like, it was just crazy. That whole EP, it was just crazy.
And that's dope. Like being an artist and stuff like that. People just think you just go make music. It is what you put it out, whatever. Yeah. It's like a lot goes into it, and a lot of the good times that you have are when you're recording and you're writing in these sessions and going different places and the people that you connect with and stuff. Though,
yeah, they think we having fun. I mean, we having fun, but
it is work.
Really work. It's really work. Like,
right.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie. We make it look good. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. From like getting off the plane at 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, not even 5 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock midnight, to having to drive 3 hours this place, to having to go to sleep for 2 hours, wake up 2 hours later, head to a makeup appointment, 3 hours later, head to the show. Like, it's really a lot of hard work, and it's really tiring. But if it's not what you want to do, you're not gonna want to do it. Like, this has to be really what you want to do, like, you know, because it's hard, but it's fun at the same time.
It is fun and it is hard, and it's you know, it's only for the hard workers, the hustlers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for real. This is a real 9 to 5, like 40 hours a week, plus overtime.
Right. And that's not even counting. You also have businesses outside of just music. Yeah,
it's on top of that. Yes, exactly.
Mink lashes.
Yeah, I sell eyelashes also. I'm a lash tech, so on top of that, having to deal with inventory, making sure inventory is right, deliveries, ship outs, like. Yeah, it's a lot. It's really a lot. Like, I have a schedule. Like, I have an agenda, and every day I be going in there like, am I missing something? Am I missing something? Like, every time I feel like I got some free time, I'm like, I think I'm supposed to be doing something. Like, it's so programmed. Like, now.
I know the feeling. Trust me, I know the feeling. Your boy be obsessing sometimes too much. Like, shit.
Yes, like, you got the whole day free. I'm steady looking at my calendar. Like, it's something I'm supposed to be doing. Like,
definitely, something got to get done. I know there's something got to get done. Okay, so check it out. How can everybody find you? First of all, social media. And no, before that, excuse me, I'm sorry, I jumped the gun. I wanted to ask you one last thing. I want you to tell me 2 things that you're gonna tell yourself in 10 years right now. So in 10 years, you can look back and you're gonna be like, yo, you was on point with that.
About anything specific, or just,
it don't fucking matter. I mean, like, yo, I'm gonna have 100. I'm gonna have 1 million pair of Crocs by the time I'm, you know what I'm saying? By the time next time you see me, like, you know, whatever. It's whatever you feel like.
You did good on that Croc deal. I'm manifesting that. Like, girl, you did good on that Croc deal. You didn't design you some new Crocs. You got some Trap Star Crocs. I'm manifesting that right now.
All right, you said it.
And also, like, I'm glad that you kept grinding. You never gave up. I'm glad that you never gave up. It's like, just straightforward. I'm glad you never gave up. All them times that it was hard, you could have gave up. You wanted to give up. I'm glad you didn't, because your time came. You here now. You going crazy. That's what I would tell myself if I was 10 years ahead. Hell yeah. So you're telling your future self. Hey, that's dope. That's dope, man. So now we could get to how can everybody find you? You know, where can they come subscribe, whatever it is, subscribe, follow, like, you know, all that stuff. We need to give them your Googles, whatever you got for them. On all streaming platforms, if you want to find my music, is $AVY. That's $AVY as in Victor, Y. Instagram is, or all social media platforms, actually, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all of that is TS_Ivy. Again. Mm-hmm. And then I have a vlog. Actually, it just dropped at 4 p.m. Pacific time, which is a couple hours ago. Trap Star Lifestyle vlog. Make sure you guys subscribe to that. Black Family Official on Instagram as well. That's the labels page. You'll find a lot of stuff on there as well. Make sure y'all subscribe to their YouTube as well. Black Family Official. That's where all my videos and stuff will be dropping. All right, y'all already know what it is. This is the Know About Podcast, everybody, and you know how y'all can find us. You go to all podcasting platforms, search up No Invite Podcast. You can find us there. Find us on Instagram at No_invite_podcast, as well as our YouTube channel, RiBirth Media Films. That's RiBirth Media Films with a Z. You know what I mean? $Ivy, appreciate you. You know what I mean? Thank you for your time. Man, you welcome. You guys are welcome to come anytime. Thank you for y'all time, man. I'm so grateful that y'all invited me on y'all show. You guys, you're always welcome. Gary already know. Gary, you know, he know what time it is already. So anytime you got anything going on, you got a new single, anything you want to promote, you're welcome to come to the platform, come chop it up with us. And see, we talk about more shit. So I do want to get you in the studio. Yeah, I like y'all questions. There's some good questions. They're a little different. I like that. I mean, that's what we do. We want to get to know the person. You feel me? The people. That's what the people want. They want to know. Definitely. They know your music. They know your sound, but they want to get a little extra. They want to see how you move, really. You know, so I think that's a good way for them. But also, you come to the podcast in person, and we do different shit. We talk about topics, current events,
Your boy talk a little, you know, I'm a little wild. I'm never disrespectful, but you know, I have a unique spin on what, you know, my opinion about things. So
definitely,
it's always fun.
That's dope, so
we're gonna have to set up a time for you, Gary Archer, to pull up. You know what I mean? Come do it in person.
Yes.
But for now, it's the no invite, you know what I mean? We got Ann, the best kept secret. You know, I'm blazing.
Hey, big shout outs to them, man. Make sure y'all go follow them. Subscribe to their channel.
Thank you, everybody. Y'all know what it is, right?